Welcome back to my channel Valvik and Bharti, and here is your mentor Avila Sarkar. Now we'll move on to the problem number 9 on profit or loss. This problem says a man sold two steel chair. This will be a bit easy. No need of duration is done. Let me check it if it is. Okay, rather I will do some different kind. A dishonest shopkeeper pretends to sell his good at cost price, at CP. I am writing, just read it as cost price, but uses false weights and gain 1/9 percentage. Okay, find the false weight he is using instead 1 kg weight. Okay, so this case is regarding the dishonest shopkeeper. There are two cases I have described. One is when he is not changing his cost price, that means he is keeping the cost price same, not getting any profit or loss on cost price, and along with that and only he is gaining profit due to his false weight, that means for his cheating on weight to the buyer. So this is the case. First case, cost price not varied, pretends to sell his good at cost price, that means he is not varying cost price. So that means when cost price not varied, our percentage gain formula was what? The true weight T minus the false weight upon the false weight. This was the formula, into 100. So now you know what is the gain. This gain already given in percentage. So this is 11 upon 1/9. So that will give you 100 upon 9. This percentage. So this is equal to true weight is already given. Instead 1 kg. That means this is the true weight 1. So if I divide it by WF, that will become WF minus 1. So that this and 100 is there. So 100 I will cancel it out from the calculation. It will give you less pen. So this is 1/9. This is 1 by WF, that is minus 1. So your ultimate, this I am rubbing, so this will be 1 by WF will become 1 plus 1/9, that is equal to 10/9. So WF is equal to 9/10, so which is equal to 0.9, that means 0.9 you can say kg. So find the false weight he is using. So your false weight against 1 kg is, this is false weight. Understood? This is very easy. Just for the sake of practice, the theory, I have faced this. In the next, I may give you some example where we will vary the cost price also. Let me check. Okay, let me give you some different kind, then I may give you that example also where cost price will be varied. But in this case, this is a different problem that I will discuss, because this may not covered in theory, but this is sometimes you need to use your own common sense. That's why I'm just describing this problem. So Manny bought an AC for rupees 12160 and paid rupees 340 for transportation. Okay, then he sold it for rupees 12875. Okay, find profit percentage. Now question is that what would be your cost price? This is your big question. Now till now, whatever theory being taught, you always know that whatever price I am buying is my cost price, isn't it? From that theory, I always will make cost price as 126 and your sell price has to be 128. Straightforward. But why that information is given? What is the use of this? Because I don't need this information. As per the theory says, cost price is that at what price you bought it. That is your cost price. And what price you are selling this is selling price. Then what this thing is being given? Why it is being given and where there is use of it? Thing is that whatever is your expenses before being sold on any commodity is your cost price. From the time it has been bought till is being sold, anything added to the commodity will be included in your cost price. Understood? There could be so many variables, so many variety of cost may be included. So for a businessman, always this has to be speculated or has to be experienced, not only at what price he is buying, then after what are the cost will added on that commodity directly or indirectly will has to be considered into the cost price. And from there, if you want to make any profit of some percentage, that to be calculated on the final price that will arrive at, including all such variable or the cost that is being expended on that commodity. Understood? So this is a simple example But you have to remember, before it is being sold, whatever cost being consumed on that commodity to be considered into the cost price. So my cost price is not this one. This has to be the cost price at what price I am buying plus other cost before sell. Right? Cost price. So in this case it is 12160 plus this transportation cost also to be added. Because why I am doing transportation? Because I have to reach somewhere where this commodity has to be kept for selling. I may not able to sell it directly where it is being produced. That may happen that I'm buying it at some distributor shop, but I have to bring it to my own shop to display so that people may come to me for purchase. I cannot sell it at distributor shop, when distributor means outlet, because distributor is a different seller and I am a different seller. I can treat myself as a retailer. I am selling the same product again. So retailer. So I have to bring it to my own shop. So for that, transportation cost will be added, and that has to be borne by me only. So that has to be added to the cost price, and now this total cost will become this one. So this will be my cost price. Then after, it is very easy. What is the profit percentage? Means percentage gain is equal to SP minus CP divided by CP. So that is equal to how much? 375, 125, 0, 25, 1, 25, 5, 25, 500, 53, 100. That means now percentage you have to take it 100 come out, that means 3% is the profit. Okay, fine. Let me check the next one. This one 10 already done. This is 11. An article is sold. An article is sold by X to Y at a loss of 20%, Y to Z at a gain of 15%, Z to W at a loss of 5%, and W to V at a profit of 10%. If we had to pay 500, how much X paid to it? Okay, so let me keep the persons accordingly to the transaction. X to Y, Y to Z, Z to W, W to V. So V is the last person who is buying that part, had to pay 500. That means it is the cost price from him. So this is the sell price for him. Both the things are same, 500. He is paying for 500 and this is the sell price. Now this is not matter, this is the end that is the selling price. For last transaction, this is the selling price is equal to 500. So for other transaction, some selling price will be there, but this is again a consecutive transaction. Now if this is the CP, so the extreme SP, the relation could be what? 1 plus the first one is 20% 1x to y at a loss. So first one is definitely 20% minus 20% I can write. The second transaction, the y to z as a gain of 15%, that is plus 15%. Okay. Now next I will go on multiplying this way, and then 15 z to w, again loss 5%, then minus multiply by w to f as a profit of 10%. So I will add up this, I will add here. So when there is a loss, take minus, when is a profit, take plus, and multiply consecutively. At the end, when the transaction will end, I will put it CP. What is this CP? CP is the CP for this one, cost price for the first person he started selling, and this is the SP for the last transaction. Okay, that means the selling price for him, the cost price for him. That will be the case. Now this I know, this is 500 already sold. At 500 means we had paid 500. So how much X paid for it? So that means how much X paid for it means, if I can able to get this value, this is the cost price for X. So that means he has to paid this much at least. This will be the, if somebody has sold to him, let's say A, he has sold him at some price, this will be his cost price. So the cost price will be how much? So this will be 0.2, this means 0.8, this is 1.15, okay, into 0.95, and this is equal to 1.1 into CP. Now you can automatically calculate. If I multiply all this, CP will be this multiplied by this. So now multiply 1 upon 1 after 1, 1.15, that means 44, 8, 8, 2, 1, 19, 1, 2, 3.9, then into 1.1, again 2929, then is equal to 2, 1, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4 point. So then again 1.1012.95, 60, 5 on the 5, 5, 9, 8, 1, 9, 10, 1, 1, 9 on the 9, 0, 4, 1, 6, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How much? 5, 60, 50, 51, 108, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 means 0. 0.9, 0.09, almost 0.1 we can take. If I take, so approximate, if I take 0.1 here, this is approximate 0.1. So this will be 500 upon 0.1. If no option is given, you need not to be perfect. You can get it approximate values to take the help of the approximation. This is can be taken as the close nearest point, because 9 will convert into 10.09 because 6 is there above 5. So So this can be taken as 0.1. So 0.1, this is approximately 5,000. 500 upon 0.1, that is equal to 5,000. So he has paid, X has paid for this 5,000 rupees. Okay, so this will be the answer. So just for the sake of the discussion, how this can be solved, you can solve it at home. If not, I have made a mistake in calculation, it is the same answer I will get. Okay, so let me try any other. There could be a variety. If I get, that would be good for me. The vendor could not find buyer for the vegetable and resource. Yes, one more problem where that variety will come when the dishonest vendor will also increase the cost price for profit and will cheat on weight. So this is the case. Now this is number 12. A vendor, when could not find buyers for his vegetable at rupees 10 per kg, reduced the rate to rupees 8 per kg. Okay, but uses a faulty weight of 900 gram in place 1 kg. Okay, find percentage in the actual price or loss. Find the percent change in actual price. Find the percentage change in actual price or loss. Okay, now you have to find the loss actually. Now this is again, you can see the similar problem, but here he is varying the cost price. But how it is, he is varying the cost price is varied, he is varying the selling price. Okay, reduce the rate to this one. That means selling price, earlier it was 10 rupees 10 per kg. Now he sells at rupees 8 per kg, isn't it? So that means he is losing something. So loss for him is how much? But here he is varying selling price. Okay, so what do you know, selling price is, means if it is loss, then cost price minus selling price. Okay, so actually what is his cost price? Basically you can treat it as, although he is reducing from this to this, that means the initial price from where he is reducing, so how you have to calculate the loss. I don't know the actual cost price for it, so but from there if he is losing, so this will be the loss for the transaction, because he is making this transaction 10 rupees thing selling at 8 rupees. So that means we can treat this initial you can say the decided value as the cost price, and the price at which he is agreed to sell is the selling price. So the loss is equal to the 10 minus 8, and this is by the cost price, isn't it? So this is equal to 2 upon 100, 2 upon 10. Now if it is percentage, you have to multiply by 100, 10, 20% loss. So this is the loss percentage. Now he uses a faulty weight. So for faulty weight, the percentage gain will be true weight minus false weight divided by false weight. So true weight is 1, false weight is 0.9, because 900 gram he using by 0.9, that is equal to 0.1 divided by 0.9 into 100, because it is percentage. So this will be around 100 by 9 percentage. So now this kind of case we can consider as a consecutive thing. So the loss is equal to 20% and gain is equal to 100 upon 9 percentage. So the total loss, as it is said, loss is equal to what? M plus N. This will be minus Mn by 100. Now it is percentage. So I will consider the gain as a percentage plus, so 100 upon 9 minus 20 minus this multiplying will get 22,000 by 9 into 100 will be there. So this will be 20 upon this. So ultimately I will get 100 upon 9 minus this is 20 upon 9. So this will give you 80 upon 9 minus 20. So that will equal to 180. Ultimately 100 upon 9. Minus, you know, that is denoting losses. So I will neglect minus. This is equal to 100 upon 9 will be the loss, the percentage loss. The change in actual price, the price was 10 per kg. So change in actual price is what? 10 minus 10 into the loss, this one 100 upon 9. So that will give you 900, 800 by 9. This will be the change in price. So there would be two answer. The first thing, the percentage change is 9. Change in price means, oh, that means the same, the loss, because ultimately if you divide with the actual price, you will get the same price. So that ultimately the loss you will calculate will be the 100 upon 9. Okay, so I will end up here. In the next video I will start from problem number 30 and I will try to get variety. If not, don't want to carry the same sums again and again, same kind of sums. Rather I will find some variety so that it will be a different test for you to understand, or different interest you will grow from it. Okay, so thank you for now. Good night.